Hi everyone, my name is Sarah. I'm from Big Brothers, Big Sisters of North Simcoe, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about our organization, what we do, why it's important, and why we need volunteers. So let's talk about why it's important to be there for our young people. Hundreds of thousands of youth in Canada are facing adversities in their lives. When exposed to adversities such as violence, poverty, or crime in the home or the community, identity challenges, or mental health issues, these young people risk not having the opportunity to realize their full potential. This can lead to continuing cycles of poverty, crime, drug use, and unhealthy living. These costs are borne by the young person and by society. Worse still, facing prolonged adversity creates toxic stress, which can impact childhood brain development. Over the past year alone, there's been a 350% increase of calls to Kids Help Phone. And that's where we come in. Our mission at Big Brothers Big Sisters is to enable life-changing mentoring relationships that ignite the power and potential of young people. Through our mentoring programs, we hope to give kids the resources they need to flourish. These kids that we serve are young people who face adversity and are in need of an additional consistent and supportive developmental relationship. Now, at Big Brothers Big Sisters, we use the term developmental relationship quite a bit, and that's because it's a fundamental part of what we do. A developmental relationship is a close connection between a young person and an adult that powerfully and positively shapes the young person's identity and helps the young person develop a thriving mindset. A healthy developmental relationship can help a kid discover who they are, can help them cultivate their abilities, and shape their own lives. Our mentees are children who may not have opportunities to develop these relationships outside of Big Brothers Big Sisters. At our North Simcoe branch alone, we serve over 200 kids. We have our programs like Big Bunch, Go Girls, our traditional one-to-one match, and our in-school mentoring, which I will be talking about in more depth further on. On top of our volunteer programs, we also do a lot of fundraising. Here I have just some of the events we've done in the past couple of years. We do a lot of raffles, a lot of drives, and we really try and involve local businesses as much as we can to really get the community involved. So if you're unable to volunteer but would still like to help out, our fundraisers are a great option. Keep an eye on our social media. We always post about what we're planning to do next, and there's lots of information there. So it's easy to think that most of our mentees come from the same background, but that's simply not true. Depending on the program, our kids can be anywhere from 6 to 18 years old. They come from different living situations, and they can be any ethnicity, sexual orientation, social economic group, religion, have different interests and different challenges and strengths. Even though each kid may need a mentor for a different reason, they all benefit from that positive role model relationship. As of right now, we have 24 current matches, 10 matches in progress, and 17 littles waiting. This is why we need you. Through mentoring, you could have a significant impact on a youth in our community. Young people graduate our programs with measurable outcomes. They build relationship skills, form a better sense of social awareness, responsible decision-making, self-management, and self-awareness. There are also positive effects on mental health and well-being. They gain a more positive sense of identity, an increase in mental wellness, and a stronger sense of inclusion and empowerment. Our programs also improve educational engagement and employment readiness. Our school-based programs especially increase school connectedness, increase the child's commitment to learning, and give an enhanced constructive use of time. So these outcomes are important for both the child now and their future. These skills stay with them for the rest of their lives. The youth in our community are so worth investing in. Every dollar spent on mentoring returns $23 to society. Again, there are so many positive impacts for youth through our mentoring programs. Compared to children that did not participate in community mentoring programs, 81% report financial literacy, 98% believe they make good choices, 80% pursue healthy lifestyles, 87% have strong social networks. They are 50% more likely to volunteer and give 30% more time. They are 13% more likely to donate and give 20% more money. 47% hold senior leadership positions and are 17% more likely to be employed in the first place. And finally, they earn 13% higher compared, again, to those that do not participate in the community mentoring programs. These numbers are from a study done by the Boston Consulting Group. It was a multi-stage study that compared the outcomes of children who participated in community one-on-one programs with those that did not. So again, we see so many impacts. These kids graduate and become better members of society. There's good impacts for the kids and for the communities they live in. So of course, there's many personal benefits to becoming a mentor as well. Some of these include gaining experience working with children from diverse backgrounds. You get to make a difference in a child's life while having fun. There's also networking opportunities. Lots of our mentors meet and make new friends and connections through our programs. A lot of our mentors have mentioned how giving back to their community through our programs has added a lot of meaning to their life as well. So it's very, very rewarding. Not only that, but of course, our staff is going to be there to support you throughout the entire duration of your volunteering experience. We want to make sure everything goes smoothly and it's a good experience for both our mentors and our mentees. So, as I mentioned earlier, our school-based mentoring is the program we're really trying to find volunteers for at the moment. So the main difference between this program and our one-to-one mentoring is that mentors and mentees meet on school grounds during school hours. For 1 hour a week, mentors meet with their mentee and engage in activities such as board games, crafts, sports, reading, or just spending time together. So you're going to be looking at a weekly visit of 1 hour for the duration of the school year. Matches do not meet over the summer break or during other school holidays. So a lot of people want to know what's changed for us during the pandemic. Have we slowed down? Have we canceled programs? And the answer is no. In fact, we've been busier than ever. We've actually had an increase in volunteer inquiries. We're now doing virtual matches. With our Go Girls, we've done 5 virtual sessions. We've worked with over 10 community partners in the areas of nutrition, physical, and mental wellness. We currently have a waiting list for our next session, and we've introduced Indigenous perspectives and wisdom to the programming. We've been doing wellness check-ins with our matches and littles on our wait list. With the big bunches, we've of course gone virtual. We've done magic shows, a Christmas party, a pumpkin carving contest. We've done Valentine's Day creativity challenges, painting birdhouses, all kinds of fun things. We currently have 7 schools participating in our virtual school-based mentoring program, and we hope to eventually combine this with in-person once regulations allow it. We've also worked with CompuSolve to provide computers to students that don't have them at home. And with the help of Sealand Quality Foods, we've provided food to families that need it. So overall, a very busy pandemic. Again, as of right now, we're doing everything virtually, but we hope to start transitioning to a mix of in-person and virtual setups. Finally, if you do decide you'd like to apply to volunteer, here's what you can expect next. The first step is going to be applying through our website. Next, we're going to contact you and learn a bit more about you through an assessment interview. We also request a police check as well as a couple of references. Now, the home checks only apply to matches that meet at the mentor's home. So for the school-based, it doesn't apply. The next step is our Strong from the Start training. We also sometimes do program-specific training. It sounds a little intimidating, but trust me, it's not. It's just to make sure Everyone starts off on the same foot, and our mentors get the tools they need to form strong developmental relationships with their mentees. You will know whether or not we're able to accept you as a volunteer as we give you a notice of acceptance. And it's important to know that our matching process usually takes between 3 to 4 weeks. But we use this time to make sure you're matched up with the right mentee and the match starts off strong. I'd like to finish off by saying thank you for taking the time to learn about us. If you have any questions at all, you can email me at sarah.farr@bigbrothersbigsisters.ca. You can also look at our website. We've got more resources there and more contact info. And if you have the time, apply, see what happens. It could be the start of a really good thing for both you and one of our mentees. The next and last slide just has our website, our phone number, our address, and our social media. Give us a look. Hope to hear from you soon. In the meantime, thank you again for your time. Have a wonderful day.